Hello, welcome to the seventh module of cybersecurity, and it will be discussing security operation and incident response, security operations and incident response. And we'll look at the Security Operations Center overview, security monitoring and logging, incident detection and analysis, incident response lifecycle, digital forensic fundamentals, the malware analysis basics, and the business continuity and disaster recovery. This module will actually focus on security operations and incident response, and which are crucial for robust security programs. And while proactive measures prevent breaches, these functions ensure organizations can detect, respond to, and recover from security incidents in real time. And we need to emphasize the operational, analytical, and strategic skills needed to be able to protect digital assets, minimize cyber attack impact, and also ensure organizational resilience. And this is why this module is coming forth, and it bridges technical monitoring, analytical assessments, and operational response. Looking at the core of cybersecurity, which is the security operation and incident response. The security operation is the ongoing monitoring, management, and protection of IT infrastructure, and activities include network monitoring, log analysis, threat detection, and security tool management. And the goal is to maintain confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data. And for incident response, this is actually a structured process or approach to handling security incidents. And this includes detecting and analyzing of incidents containing threats, eradicating of vulnerabilities, recovering system, and also documenting lessons that have been learned. And the IR complements the security operations for proactive cybersecurity. Looking at the overview of SOS, which is a centralized unit responsible for monitoring, detecting, analyzing, and responding to cybersecurity incidents in real time. It serves as the operational hub for an organization's security infrastructure, ensuring continuous protection. And the purpose and importance of security operation center includes 24/7 monitoring, that is around the clock surveillance of IT assets to detect threats before they escalate. Another purpose or importance is threat detection, and which is analysts must be able to identify suspicious activities, analyze threats, and also coordinate incident response. The next is risk reduction, and this is a continuous monitoring which reduces the likelihood and impact of cyber attacks. And the next is regulatory compliance, and this helps to be able to meet legal and regulatory requirements for data protection. And the last one is strategic intelligence, and this generates threats intelligence to inform security strategy. Looking at the structure um, of a SOC team, this is actually a well-structured SOC integrates multiple security technologies and a dedicated team to be able to operationalize security policies and control effectively. And these include the SOC analyst, who is the frontline staff monitoring, detecting, and analyzing threats. We also have the incident responder, who is also an expert in managing security incidents, containment, and also remediation. The SOC manager have the responsibility of overseeing operations, ensures process adherence, and also reports to management. And lastly, threat intelligence has the responsibility of collecting, analyzing, and disseminating of information on emerging threats. The security monitoring and logging, this is actually an essential function of a SOC, providing the visibility and data required to be able to detect, analyze, and respond to cybersecurity incidents. And the first is security monitoring. And for this actually real-time alerts. In ensuring monitoring, there is need for real-time alerts, and this is identifying threats as they occur. Next is behavioral analysis, that is detecting deviation from normal activities. The next is integration of tools, which is combining the SIEM, IDS, IPS, firewalls, and endpoint tools. And the last is threat intelligence, which is incorporating external data for emerging attack pattern. And for logging, it's actually a systematic collection and storage of system and under user activity data for audit trail. And this include incident detection, forensic investigation, compliance and reporting, and trend analysis. For incident detection and analysis, this process are central to a robust incident response strategy, enabling organizations to be able to identify and understand security events before they escalate. And incident detection is the process of identifying anomalous activities or potential threats that can or may compromise system data or network integrity. And we have key methods to include automated monitoring system, which tools like the SIEM, IDS, IPS, and antivirus continuously monitors activities and generate alerts for unusual events. Another method is behavioral analysis, which is monitoring users' behavior, network traffic, and system performance to be able to detect deviation from baseline activities. Another is the threat intelligence integration, which is incorporation of external threat intelligence to be able to recognize known indicators or compromise IOCs and emerging attack patterns. And the last one is user reporting, which is employee reporting suspicious emails or system behaviors. Add a human layer to detection mechanism. Looking at incident response lifecycle, which is a structured approach, this framework guides organization from initial detection to final resolution, and it ensures systematic, efficient, and aligned responses. And the phases of the incident response lifecycle include one, preparation, the preparations phase, which is developing policy, deploying tools, training of personnel, and also defining of roles before an incident. The second phase is identification, which deals with detection and recognition of potential security incidents, accessing scope, impact, and severity. The next is containment, which is limiting the spread and impact by isolating system or blocking malicious traffic. The next phase is eradication, which is the removal of the root cause, eliminating malware and close vulnerability. The next phase is recovery, the recovery stage, and this is actually the restoration of affected system, services, and data to normal operational status. And the last phase is lesson learned, and that is conducting post-incident review to be able to evaluate effectiveness and identify improvement. For digital forensic is actually the scientific process of identifying, preserving, analyzing, and presenting digital evidence for legal or organizational proceedings. And it's critical for investigating incidents and understanding attack vectors. And we have key objective of digital forensic, and these include the preservation of evidence, the identification and collection, which is locating and systematically collecting all relevant digital evidences. And the next objective is analysis, which is examination of collected evidence to reconstruct events and identify malicious activity. And the last is presentation, which is documenting and communicating forensic findings in a clear, legally defensible manner. Looking at the malware analysis basics, it actually studies malicious software to understand its behavior, origin, and impact. And this is critical as malware is a common tool for cyber criminals. And the objective is to determine infections and spread mechanism, to understand malware capability and payload, to be able to identify indicators of compromise, and to be able to develop signatures and countermeasures. And the types of the analysis include the static analysis, which is examining code without execution. Another is dynamics analysis, which is executing malware in a controlled environment. And lastly is the hybrid analysis, which is combination of static and dynamic techniques for comprehensive understanding. Looking at the business continuity and disaster recovery, it actually ensures organizations can maintain or quickly resume essential operations during disruptions, including cyber attacks, and it is critical components of operational resilience. For business continuity, it is planning to continue delivering critical services during and after a disruption, and it focuses on minimizing downtime and protecting stakeholders. And key elements of business continuity includes business impact analysis, continuity strategies, role and responsibilities, and communication plans. For disaster recovery, it's recovering of IT system, applications and data after a disruption, and it ensures technological resources are recovered quickly and securely. And key elements of disaster recovery are data backup, recovery point objective, and recovery time objective, redundant system, and testing validation. In conclusion, the module has been able to highlight that true cybersecurity resilience depends on the ability to be able to detect, analyze, and recover from incidents in real time. And the Security Operations Center acts as the organization's nervous system, utilizing continuous logging and monitoring to gain the situational awareness needed to spot anomalies before they escalate. And by following a structured incident response life cycle, professionals can minimize operational damage through systematic containment and eradication. Furthermore, integrating digital forensic and business continuity planning ensures that organizations don't just stop attack, but also understand their root cause and maintain essential service during crisis. Thank you for listening.